What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Daniel and you're watching Triple R Farms. Another rainy day. We have had rain every day this week. It is raining now. We're supposed to have some heavy rain move in about 2 o'clock today. So yeah, another wet, rainy video, but we're gonna make the best of it. Supposed to get rain tomorrow too, so that's gonna complete the whole week of rain every day. So yes, we're really wet, but we're gonna find some stuff to do, and we're gonna get some good content, so y'all stay tuned, and let's get this video started. So first thing on the list is we're gonna be going down to the river where we got our pumps that we irrigate out of. We got to check the level of the river, make sure it's not getting up into flood stage. We got some motors down there, and if it does get up high enough, we've got to pull those motors off. So we're going to take a look at that. We're also going to be getting our CP690, that is our John Deere cotton picker. We're going to be getting it up here to the shop and going through it. We got a lot of stuff to do to it. James and Mark, they are going to get the white Volvo. It is ready. It was being worked on in Montgomery. They're going to pick it up. We're going to unhook this blue Freightliner from this trailer right here, and then eventually get the white Volvo hooked back up for hauling corn. Let's see, Wayne is going to be going down to the seed house. He's going to pretty much hauled all the corn out we can. He thinks he might can get one more load out of there, so he's going to go down there and move some corn around. Let me know if we can get one more truckload out. If we can, we'll get that loaded. Yeah, that's it for right now. So I'll start marking stuff off the list. So basically, this is all the corn that we have left that we haven't hauled. He can definitely get one more load, I believe. So he's gonna move this pile into the middle where he can scoop it easy. We got some grates that are on the floor. That's how we keep air to the seed. So that's why he's having to move it from one side to the other. But yeah, I think we can get one more load. So I guess we'll be loading out another truck of corn today. So we're down here at the Alabama River. This is our pumping station where we pump our water for all the pivots in the valley. We're gonna go down there and take a look at the water, make sure we don't have a problem with our water level coming up and actually getting flooding. When we do get in flood stage, all this will be underwater right here. Gotta watch out for water moccasins and rattlesnakes right in here. Alright, I think I had a spider on me. Whew. Anyway, we're pretty much okay as long as we're getting rain, local rain, but when we get rain up north, a lot of that, and we're getting local rain here in central Alabama, things can change pretty quickly. But this looks okay. We are good for now, but we will just keep a watch on it. Like I said, it will flood this whole area, so it comes up a lot quickly. But right now, we're good. I had to check on it though, so mark it off the list. Question of the day is, will it crank up? Because we've been known to have battery troubles. Good gosh, we've had a ton of them. So we'll see if she'll fire up. Well, that was not disconnected. Not a good sign. That's good. And the answer is yes, it cranked up. Okay, here is what we're going to be doing. We're first going to put the strainer on and this cap right here. We winterize our cotton picker every year. That means we drain the water out of every line that we can so it does not freeze. So basically we got to put these things in, and I also got a plug down there that we take out. We got to put that plug in, and let's see. So the reason we're going to get water in there is we're going to start cleaning our strainers out. This is our water system that goes to our water pads. We got a little strainer that's in there. We'll be taking those out, cleaning them. We got one on the front and you got one on the back. Looks good to me. So I just put the drain plug in. Got the strainer in, drain plug in, and now ready to fill up with water. Which I think all I have to do is open the cap up, and as much rain as we're getting right now, I think it'd probably fill up with the rainwater. Another thing we're gonna do if it'll ever stop raining, I had Mark, he went by John Deere, and pick up some parts that go to these belts right here. These are your baling belts, just like a hay baler, same type of system, but we've got these pins. I see one over here. So here's the same belts. I'm just up on the cotton picker, but you got a little pin right here that joins the belt together. Mechanics tell me that you need to replace this pin every year because, number one, it doesn't hardly cost anything. It's very little money for this just little pin, little rod right here. And number two, if this pin ever breaks while you're picking cotton or wrapping a bale or something, it is a nightmare to get this thing back together. So we do it every year. James and Mark know how to do it really good. So anyway, they'll be pulling these pins out at some point today. Right now we're ready to put some water in it, but I've got to lift the basket up so I can get to the top. You got to unscrew the top. I'll throw the hose over in it, and we'll start filling it up. So hopefully this basket will raise when I hit this button. So I got the water going in. Now we can shut the cotton picker off And I'm not going to fill it all the way up because we got to add soap to it at some point when we get everything ready. But for right now, we'll put about 200 gallons in it, and then we'll be ready to see if we can prime the system, which can be fun. All right, who is ready for the question of the day? It is a two-part question, but while I have your attention, if you like the video, if you do not mind, click that little thumb down there. It means you liked it. Doesn't cost you anything. It just helps our channel out. All right, here we go. Listen up. Okay, the question is about our Komatsu loader. This is what you saw. This is what we load all the seed trucks with. Wayne runs the wheels off this thing. But if you'll notice, there is something different with the front tire versus the back tire on both sides. So here is the question. Number one, what is that is on the rim right there? What did we use right there to fill in that gap? And the second part of the question is, why did we put this right here on the front wheel and not the back? And what does it do? What's its purpose? So we'll get a zoom in a little bit. Why don't we have a little fun with it while we're at it? I will give away a free visor, Triple R Farms, or hat, whatever you choose if you win the game. But there's going to be 4 requirements, so listen up. Number 1, you have to hit the thumbs up on the video. You have to like the video to be eligible to win. Number 2, you have to tell me what this is right here, this object that's on the rim right there. Number 3, you have to tell me why we put it in there. Why do we put that object in there? What purpose does it have? And number 4, you have to be the very first one to get all of these right. So the very first person that likes the video, gets both questions right, you will be the winner. I will get with you on the comments, and go to the website. If you didn't know we had a website, check it out, www.triplrfarmsal.com, and we'll go through, and you can pick out a hat or visor, whichever one you want, and what color you want. So this ought to be fun. You got to do the 4 requirements though to be eligible to win. Okay, as you see, we got Wayne. He's cleaning out the strainers, getting them good and clean. But before we put them back in, we want to prime up the water system and let it run. And what that's going to do is if there's any trash in any of these lines, it's going to go out before we put the new strainer in and get them all choked up. So let's see if we can get this baby primed. You got to do this first. This is going to drain out any air that's in the lines. Got a little petcock right here. So we'll turn on our fan now. That'll engage the water, and we'll get out and see if we got anything coming out. Here's our water pressure. Well, we may be in luck, guys. It's not going the other way, it's going up. Okay, so we got them all in. All the strainers are in, tightened up with the nozzles. Before I crank it up, I'll kind of give you a little rundown on what this system is doing before that motor gets real loud. But anyway, this goes in here like that. Okay, so here's what it's doing. Basically, it's going to be sending water down this into this little cup right here. This is going down into your water column for your water pads, and water is going to come out of each one of these pads right here, all the way down. And what is real important, which is the next step I'm going to check, you've got to have a circular cone coming out of this tip. If it's just a straight little stream, you are not going to be using your water pads properly. So what we do now is we got them all tightened up. We'll crank up the pressure, 20 pounds or something like that. And I got to make sure that it's a cone of water coming out of each one of these nozzles, front and back. And if you do not have the perfect cone going in here, then your water pads are not going to work right. So it's a very important step. We do it every year, but it's very, very important if you want to pick good and clean cotton. What that's going to do is these things right here, these are your spindles. They're going to go around. They're going to be spinning real fast. It's got little bitty needles right here. That's going to catch the cotton, wrap up on these, and when they come around, this is when they hit the dopper back there. That is going to shoot the cotton off. It's going to rub it off. And the next step, it's just going to come by and it's going to rub these water pads. And what that's doing, every time it goes around, it's cleaning these spindles. So every time they come around, they'll be good and clean to grab as much cotton as they can. So, very important step. We'll make sure we do it right. Perfect cone. That's what you want. If it looks good, I go ahead and put it on and screw it on the cap. Looks good. Pretty good little leak right here. We got to replace this line. Got a crack in it, dry rotted. Why you let it rain so much, Mark?
I don't know outside stop the rain was falling.
You gotta stop it now.
It kept on coming, man. I seen them rain raining cats and dogs. I tried to catch the cat, but soon the cat hit the ground, they gone. And the dog fell above.
Hammer. You can tell when Thomas has been in my toolbox. This is his big long crowbar that he had to have from Home Depot. And he's always carries around this too. You got an axe. If you see these two in your toolbox, you know Thomas has been in there. Yeah, it's time to shoot some hoops. Woo, terrible. 0 for 3. Come on, Daniel. Well guys, we are done. It just will not stop raining, so that's gonna be it for the video. That's all we got. We're gonna replace those pins on the belts, but like I said, it hasn't stopped raining the whole day. It's gonna keep raining all afternoon, so anyway, we'll get to that in another video. Don't worry about that. Let's see. Oh yeah, the contest. In the contest, you got to check off 4 boxes before you're eligible to win the hat or visor or whatever you choose. And here they are. Say it again. You got to like the video. That means you got to hit the thumb. You have to answer both questions correctly. And then the 4th is you got to be the first one to do all 3 of those, and then you win. So we'll see what happens. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Maybe we'll start doing that every now and then. Start giving away some stuff. We'll see how it goes. But thanks for watching. Guys, I know it's been 2 videos of rainy days, but I hope y'all enjoyed them. Hopefully we'll get some dry weather starting next week, and we will be back at corn harvest, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, enjoy your weekend, and guys, we're out. See you later.